get back. How would you rate your emotions on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate my emotions at 6.
Okay. And you have good reflections, though. It's so interesting that you would rate it that low. Why is that?
You know, I just thought maybe I should rate it higher because
Okay.
I would say probably about an 8. Let's
Okay.
say that, about an 8. Because even though, you know, I am an emotional person,
Mm-hmm.
but I know what I know. Like I was telling you about, you know, taking one day at a time, you know,
Yeah.
mistakes are okay. I can handle it. I have to constantly
Exactly.
talk to myself about that.
And that's good. That's good. That's actually a skill. That's something that you will learn here. It's like when you're in that time of need, you need something else besides just these words going on in your head and knowing that you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's good to just stop, pause, and talk it out. Somebody may hear you talking to yourself, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to stop and pause and just like, okay, let's stop and regather my thoughts. So that's really good that you do that. That's good. So let's move on to control. What strengths and resources do you have in terms of feeling that you're able to control yourself and the world around you?
I would just say my spiritual background. I pray. I pray a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritual background. I pray. Church attendance.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I try to control the world around me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you know, I realize I can't control the actions of others,
Yeah.
but I can control myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to always keep that in mind.
Okay.
And I try to accept the things that I cannot change, like the Serenity Prayer says. I accept the things that I cannot change,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to change those things or work on those things that I can.
So let's pause right here. And you told me that you try to accept the things that you cannot change. So since you can't change Mom being away and
Right.
she has moved away, what can you do now to help yourself cope with that situation and pull yourself out of the depression that you're feeling and the
Right.
sense of being alone, since you know that you can't change that? Have you thought about that?
No, I haven't, but talking with you has made me realize I guess I can, you know, draw closer to my spiritual family
Mm-hmm.
and to fill that void and the emptiness I'm feeling.
Okay.
I can, I guess, communicate more.
Mm-hmm. What you're working on.
Yes.
That's a good positive. You're working on that. That's a goal that we set last time, and you have worked on that, and it's making you feel better. But I feel like you don't want to feel better. I feel like you want her to feel this sense of, yeah, I left you, I'm coming back. But that's not what's going to happen.
Right.
That's what I'm feeling like. Just listening to what you're saying, and you telling me you're strong, and you know that things aren't perfect, and you can accept things, and things are not going to change. You know all of that, and you have all of that down, like those foundations set. So I'm just trying to understand why we can't talk to Mom for that emotional support,
Yeah.
and then live our lives. Because you have your friend that you're in love with. You have friends, yeah, they're not there as supportive as you need them to be, but you have somebody. You have your spiritual family. You've known them for 38 years. So you have people around you. And that's really what this activity is about, to help you see those things that's contributed to yourself. Okay? So let's keep on moving on. So, how do you feel about your satisfaction about control?
6.
6. Okay. I can accept that. I'm not going to draw you too much on that. All right, let's talk about humor.
Okay.
And this is called positive humor. What are your strengths and resources when it comes to positive humor? The ability to laugh and enjoy people and things.
I think it's gotten better with age.
Okay.
I'm a very sensitive person.
Okay.
Things do hurt me. Words do hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Things that people say.
Okay.
But I think my sense of humor has gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to laugh at some serious situations
Okay.
and embarrassing situations. And I feel like, just, trying to make light of life sometimes, can be very helpful.
How does your personal individual make you feel? Like, how is humor with that person? Like, are you able to be silly?
I'm able to be silly.
Okay.
I'm able to be myself. I don't always have to be the girly girl, I'm able to let my hair down and just be myself and play and talk and just be silly.
Okay. And that makes you feel good?
It does, it does.
Are you able to be silly with your mom?
Yes, I am.
So do you feel like the conversations recently, are you able to have a little humor now, or is it really just about that emotional void that you're
At
feeling?
times, we're able to have a lot of humor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put that down for our next homework assignment.
Okay.
What about your spiritual family? How do you guys demonstrate humor with each other? Because I know we all have this, idea of how our spirituality, what our spiritual friends are, and
Yeah.
what we can do, what we can't do. But how do you feel about your humor around them?
I feel it has gotten better since I got older
Okay.
because I feel like we're all human.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like you have to be a certain way when you're with your church friends, and a certain way with your worldly friends.
Yeah.
But now I feel like, okay, this is who I am, and it's all right. So I'm able to be myself with them,
Okay.
knowing they're human too, and they live in the same world that I live in.
Absolutely.
So, we're not perfect. So I think I'm able to share some things with them.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you rate your satisfaction on humor with all of the things that we talked about here?
I would say 7.
7. So let's move on to the physical self and how you take care of yourself. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to talk about nutrition.
Okay.
What are some of your strengths in the terms of your eating habits and good dieting?
Okay. Strengths. I try to drink plenty of water.
Okay.
And
Don't feel any pressure. Like,
right.
we're not here for perfection. So if you just don't have any good eating habits, it's okay.
Right.
Don't feel like you have to.
Okay. I drink plenty of water.
Mhm.
I do eat vegetables.
Okay.
I do not eat 3 meals a day. And I enjoy ice cream.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
Don't lie. I want you to be as real as you can. And when do you eat ice cream?
I like to eat ice cream at night.
When you're just winding down.
Yes, it is like the best thing.
And what's your favorite?
Cookies and cream, butter pecan, depending on what day it is, what I'm going through.
I understand. I understand. Because it makes you happy.
It does. It really does.
Okay.
It really does.
It's nothing wrong with that.
I try to, because I am a frequent ice cream eater.
So let's go to moderation.
I don't do the moderation sometimes, but I do try to do a small quantity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't eat 3 meals a day, but you do eat your vegetables. You drink plenty of water, which is great.
Yes.
How overall, how are you satisfied with that?
My nutrition.
Mhm.
I could do much better.
Mhm.
It's just, I would say life, finances. I would say I'm about a 5.
Okay. It's not really your focus right now.
Right. But it needs to be, but it's not.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay. I can accept that. That's honest. So what about exercising? Do you exercise? Do you walk? What do you do?
I do catch public transportation, so I do walk.
Okay.
I would like to walk more. Exercising. My friend and I, we talked about exercising together.
Oh, good.
He's really athletic. I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to him pushing me a little in that area. You notice I said a little.
Well, Why a little?
Because I'm very sensitive about my weight at times.
Okay.
So I don't want too much pushing.
Okay. In your own time.
Right. And I think he's been very supportive, very good with that.
Good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the exercising? Like, what's your satisfaction right now? I mean, I know you're working towards it. So
It's like a 3.
3.
I know I need to exercise, and I want to.
Yeah.
I want to make time for it.
Yeah.
It's like once I try to make time for it, something else is coming up in my schedule. The schedule is changing. I like to sleep in the morning sometimes. I don't want to get up when I'm off, So it's rough.
Okay. The last thing I have to ask you is about local support systems. And what supports are available from your family? Now, I know that your family has moved away, so has everyone moved away?
I have very little family in the area.
So let's talk about your spiritual family. What supports are available from them?
Yeah. Of course, it's spiritual support.
Of course.
Emotional support. I would say that's all about spiritual and emotional.
Okay. Do you feel like you communicate with them a lot? Do you have some people in your spiritual family that you can communicate with?
I have some that I can communicate with, and I communicate with them probably maybe once a week.
Okay. You seem a little reserved about
if that much.
What's your reservations about communicating with them? Since you've known them for so long and that is your spiritual family.
Even though I've known them for so long, you're still a little hesitant about letting people know all of your business. And letting them in. It's just still that feeling, that you get.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel? What's your satisfaction rating with that?
Satisfaction rate. I would say support system. About 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's reflect back on this personal wellness forum. How did this make you feel?
It made me feel good at times, sad. It felt like I was looking in a mirror. And it made the covers come off of certain things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel a little like you're not sure about certain things, or did it really open some doors to your main situation as to why you're here?
I think it opened some doors.
Okay.
To some main situations of why I'm here. Especially about the parents moving away, the feeling alone, the support system that I should try to reach out to more. And what else? I guess just tapping into my my resources and my strengths, personal strengths.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of strengths here. Just reflecting back and talking to you about the wellness forum, you have a lot of strengths and you do personal reflection very well. Just talking to you about control and how you try to control situations, you kind of step back. So those are really good qualities and skills that you have already. It's just that sometimes, in different situations, you have to make sure that you tap into it. Like with the situation with your mom, have to make sure, let me stop. Let me think about, am I being selfish? Because I want her here. I do understand her position, but I really want her here. But you just have to continue to reflect on certain things.
Yes.
So I think using that reflection in that moment with your mom will really help you do this.
Yes.
Okay? So what I want to do is I want us to set some goals for next time.
Okay.
This was a really good session. How do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. It was very well.
Good.
And the Wellness Forum did bring out a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helped you see what you have surrounding you. Like you told me about your spiritual family, and I didn't know that you had known them for 38 years.
Yeah.
That's a family, And you may have some people who you don't feel like you can tell everything to, but you can definitely reach out to them.
Yeah.
I know there has to be one person.
Yeah.
So let's set some goals. The first one I want to set is reaching out to your spiritual family. Has to be that one person. I know it's one person that you talk to that you have that connection with? Is there one?
Yes.
So why don't you start reaching out to them, and maybe you can build some, you know, a better relationship with them and go see them, because I know you say you're missing seeing your girlfriends, and maybe you can start building new relationships,
Okay.
new stronger relationships.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one of them. We're going to continue to communicate with mom.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? I see your reservation. I see it all. I can read that body language. I see it.
I feel okay about communicating. Of course, you know, she's my mom. I talk to her. But you know, it's still, you know, I guess I'm being selfish, and I still, you know, I want her here with me. You know, so I know it can't be that way. So I'm going back. I have to accept those things. I can't change it.
Yeah.
So I have to accept it and move on.
Right.
You know, and I've really been trying to do that and work hard on that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So next session, that's something we'll really talk about and try to, you know, see where we can go with that.
Okay.
The last thing I want you to do is work on the humor with mom.
Okay.
I know you said that y'all talk about it, but I think opening up a new avenue to what you guys talk about and the dynamics of your conversations will help you to start to feel at ease. Like, okay, she's okay. And not feel that you need her here and, you know, you're not there and that both of you are missing something.
Yeah.
And not feel so sad, you know, once you get off the phone or she feels sad. Bring humor into the situation. You said that you have good humor skills, so bring humor into the situation.
And I think at times she worries about me
Mm-hmm.
because I am a female child and I'm here in the big city all alone.
Yeah.
But she worries about me as, you know, if something happens, who is she really going to call on?
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I try, you know, to let her know that I'm okay and I'm trying it, but sometimes that isn't the truth.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. So let's try that. Let's try some humor and try reaching out to a spiritual friend.
Okay.
So we're trying humor with mom and continue to communicate with mom and reaching out to that one spiritual friend.
Okay.
Okay? Does that sound good? Is
It
that
does sound
workable?
good. It's very workable.
Okay.
I think it's workable, and I think I'm going to enjoy trying it.
Good.
I'm really going to pray on the mom thing,
Okay.
you know, but yeah, I think that maybe, you know, once I do the first go with reaching out to a spiritual friend, maybe things will get better with mom.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I had a good time
I
today.
did
I
too.
hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
All right, and I'll see you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.